Rahul here for Punch Out Boxing. I'm here with Dracula, Giorgio Isailia. At least that's what your record has as your nickname.
Yep.
Welcome. First time we've
Thanks for
had
having me.
our pleasure. And yeah, you're part of this contingent of Romanian fighters that has relocated to the UK.
Yep.
Believe you was on the Box Mania show that Steve Goodwin put on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
Welcome, yeah. T Tell us about yourself. I know you're 23, been boxing at super welterweight, but yeah, tell us about this journey that brought you from.
Yeah, well, it's a short journey really. I've started boxing when I was I think 19 and a half
Mhm.
when I first ever stepped in a boxing gym. And yeah, since then I just kept going and it was a journey of dedication really because I believe I achieved a lot in these 3 years and a half. I've achieved a lot as a boxer and as a person as well. So it was a short journey, but very tough, um, nice at the same time, and yeah, just full of dedication. Really, just been boxing every day since, and that was my plan since I stepped first time in the boxing gym. I say to myself, to the coaches over there, that I wanna train and I wanna learn and I wanna become a pro and see where we're going, how far we can go with this, and here I am today.
Fantastic. So, where did you first try boxing? Was it back in Romania? Or-
No, it was here. So I moved in UK about 5 years ago,
Mhm.
and yeah, well, I was just working at the time, just finding my passion really, and all of a sudden I just decided I'd like to start boxing really. So I've just googled some boxing local gyms. I found one near my house in East London, and I've just jumped on there, and yeah,
Wow. So, which boxing gym was it?
it wasn't like a boxing club. It was just a fitness gym where they was doing boxing classes.
Mhm.
So because it was local and obviously being a beginner, I've said, you know what, that should be just fine for me to learn the basics and just get myself fit. So I've been training there for about 7 8 months till I become quite decent with boxing. Like I knew a bit of boxing. Then I've moved to Honor and Glory in Kidbrooke in southeast London, at the side of the water, where I've met my coach Anton Pattenden, and I've started the amateur career over there. So I've started the amateur um, journey over there, and just over a year and a half, I had 20 amateur bouts.
Wow. Like you said, very quick progression. So,
Yeah,
did you win any competitions in the amateurs?
in the amateurs. So I had 20 fights. I won 17 out of 20, including national championships, ABA championship, couple of box cups, and I came second place in international tournament in Barcelona in Spain.
Wow,
So yeah,
that is such quick progress. That is incredible.
thank
Yeah,
you.
that's fantastic. So, and your amateur career, you say it lasted only about a year, was it?
A year and a half, yeah, yeah. So it
Yeah.
was when I've started, it was through the half season already. So I had a half season left, and then I had a full season, and that's it.
And then, okay. I mean,
And
yeah,
then I just turned
obviously
pro. Yeah.
you're still young. What made you decide to turn so soon?
Well, to be honest, I know I'm young. Everyone say I'm young. I feel like I wanna achieve so much as a pro. I wanna have the opportunity to achieve everything. I wanna have time for it because you're not gonna achieve world championships or wherever in short time. So I've decided to myself, look, I'm almost 23 when I was deciding. I say, what I have left? 12, 13 years, let's say like a
Mhm.
good 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
I wanna make sure I have time to achieve everything, to build to that point. So yeah.
Okay.
And I was confident in myself, in my skills, in my way of boxing. So I said, you know what? I had my little experience as an amateur. I got my experience over there. Let's try out.
Yeah. Why not? This is a young man's
Yeah,
game. Some top coaches
you know,
do say, yeah,
yeah,
these
yeah,
guys they
you
stay
know,
in the amateurs too long. And
yeah,
time you're professional, you're getting old. So yeah,
yeah,
so you've had two pro fights. You fought Jordan Branham, who's one of the best journeymen in the country. He's had
yeah.
a nearly 150 fights, and then
Yeah.
similarly Dale Arrowsmith just a couple of weeks ago. So have you got like a manager, or are you with
Uh,
any
so
club?
yeah, so my manager is actually my promoter as well, which is Steve Goodwin.
Mhm.
So he's managing me, and yeah, it's going along very well. I really like Steve. He's putting some good work on me, and I can tell he's looking after me, after his fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know a couple of his fighters, Zach Shelley and Yusuf Kumari.
Yeah,
Signing with him, they got their title shot quite quick. So, but
exactly. Yeah.
you're obviously still in the learning phase of your career. So yeah, you're 2-0 now. How many of these sort of fights do you think you need? Have you and your coach, have you discussed? Have you got like a plan, or do you just take it each fight?
Uh, so yeah, we have a little plan now for now. So for this year, we have 3 fights left. So by the end of the year, we'll be 5-0, and then on the new year, we'll have a sit and talk what the future looks like. But for now, I just need to build my record. So I have another fight coming up in June, and then a couple of more at the end of the year, and then we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, you are young, so but you're inexperienced, so you can take your time a little bit. And as you said, you've obviously got ambitions in the game. Do you have a particular route? Would you like to win some of the titles here in Britain, or would you think
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
So
fight
I'd
back in
like to.
Romania?
Do you know what? You never know what's the future holds, isn't it? But I'd like to go traditional way first of everything. I want to win the traditional way, the Southern area, English and British, and then slowly we're moving to different stuffs and see what opportunity will go to the time. But
Yeah.
for now, my aim is the traditional way. Yeah.
And stylistically, what can we expect you of you as a fighter? Is any particular fighters that you try and emulate? Yeah.
I'm not trying to emulate stuffs. I'm picking up. So my brain is quite. It's like a sponge, really. So when I watch something, I absorb it straight away. But I'm not trying to emulate no one. I'm just boxing the way I box. I can be a big puncher. I can be a slick guy. Moving a lot with my footwork. So it's up to really how I'm feeling in the day or how the camp goes. At the same time, what my opponent looks like.
Yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm a bit of everything really. So every time people will see me, will be surprised. Will be like, "Oh wow, I didn't expect you gonna do that." You know?
Yeah, in this game you do need to be versatile. So I mean, a lot of the development for you as a young fighter will come like in sparring. Do you
Yeah,
get good sparring? Do you travel around different gyms?
yeah. I do travel around. Um, I do travel around a lot. We have boxers coming to our gym as well, traveling to our in Kidbrook, and yeah, I get some good sparring, and I've also got some good stables to spar with on a regular basis.
Mhm.
So the sparring is going well. I love it.
Any names that you can reveal?
Uh, well, I've been sparring with Felix Cash, Lely, George Lidad, obviously my stablemate Ibs Merkan, Tyler Chambers, and so
Wow, there's some
uh,
guys there.
some good sparring, some good different weight classes. Just get me ready for anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, so early in your career, that is some really good
Yeah,
sparring. Um, so are you a full-time pro? I looked on your Facebook profile, it says you're a bartender, which is unusual.
I used to be a bartender. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I've stopped last year. Yeah, so that was my first job in UK. It lasts for about 4 years. But when I become obviously more focused in the boxing career, I stopped working, and I'm actually a full professional boxer. But I do manage our gym in Kidbrook during the daytime. I
Mhm.
do a lot of classes, personal training, PE schools, and all this. And I'm trying to help my coach Anton with the gym as much as I can. Because at the end of the day, he's as a coach, he's looking after me. I'll try to look back and yeah, help each other.
Yeah, absolutely. It helps that you're around the boxing the whole time. And you are going to
Yeah,
operate at super welterweight, yeah?
yeah. So for now, I'm a super welterweight. At some points we might drop or not. It's we'll just see how is everything going really.
Hmm.
But for now, I feel great at super welterweight. It's a good
Yeah.
weight for me. Feel strong. feel fast. So
Mhm.
for now, this is what we're looking for.
And do you follow boxing as a fan as well? Do you keep your eye on the different fighters and the fights going on in the scene?
Not really, you know. Like people are always surprised when they see I'm not watching boxing. I'm watching a lot of old school boxing, really, uh, over and over on YouTube. I do watch some fights, obviously, from these days, which I follow, but I'm not really a big fan of it. You know, like last weekend when was that show in O2, all my friends watch it. I didn't. I just I don't know. It's not really fancy me. But I like big fights. I like to watch all these big fights
Believe it or not,
like world championships and
it's not unusual. A lot of fighters I speak to, they don't actually watch much
yeah,
boxing themselves.
you know,
Hey, it's fine. You're
yeah,
doers. We the
yeah,
fans, that's our job, I guess. We watch all the fights,
yeah.
so
But
you don't
do
need
you
to.
know what? I like to watch a lot of sparring footage and amateur fights and on YouTube. I really
Okay.
like this because I learn something from it while I'm watching it. You know,
Hmm.
obviously watching the pro fights is entertainment, but I like to watch and learn at the same time.
Hmm.
Unless I'm going to watch live. If I'm going to watch live, the pro fights, I love it because when you're in the venue, it's just different. You know, it's buzzing. You
Yeah.
know, so
Absolutely.
that's something I love to watch. You know, I'm always going to watch my friends fighting or people I know or even wherever.
Mhm. And so, what are some of your favorite fighters if you've got any to watch and to maybe learn off?
I like Javante Davis. He's my favorite. You know, like
Javonta
I watch a
Davis?
lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. I like Conor Ben. I like as well. You know, I've been inspired by him since I started the journey, and I'm watching, but mostly I'm watching a lot of American boxing, like
Mhm.
Shakur Stevenson, Crawford. I like this style. Obviously Canelo. So I've got a good list of not favorite boxers, but boxers I like to watch, and I can get a little bit of inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are some great names to watch and learn off. Just want to go back to your childhood because it seems you were from a small town in the north of Romania.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right.
What was it like growing up there?
So you went, oh, really? It was good and bad, really. I mean, obviously, I had a great childhood, and I was passionate about football at the time. So I started football when I was 6, and I started playing for a team when I was 7, I think I was.
Mhm.
So I've been playing football till I was 14, really, 13, 14, to quite good teams for juniors. But yeah, then the high school came, and you know how it's as a youngster in the high school, it's so easy to pick different habits and bad habits, addictions, and all this. So I fall in that, and I was just hanging through the high school, just living day by day, which I don't regret really, because that's what made me today, to to learn from that and overcome that and be stronger mentally and physically. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing as a youth, but I've enjoyed it, you know, and at the same time, I love it to grow in Romania. It's just different way of growing up in there, especially in a small town where it's everything more real,
Mhm.
you know. But
What prompted you to come and move here to London, the big city?
well, it's obviously first of everything, London is a town of opportunities, isn't it?
Mhm.
And for a young man, is that's what we need to have opportunities to grow up. But really, I just wanted to escape the lifestyle I had, you know, when alcohol, drugs, and all this. So I just wanted to step away from that and start again. If that makes sense, from scratch, you know, and
Mhm.
pick up good habits, and yeah, at the same time learn how to speak English in a good way, you know, nicely and yeah, kind. So it's kind of yeah, starting a different character, different character of the movie.
Well,
So
you've done that. You've learned English was superb, by the way, and
yeah, yeah, really, I pick it up quite quick. My first
and you
couple of years was tough here, but I pick it up quick. you know.
And great habits dedicated to your boxing. Like I said, really quick progress. That is amazing.
Thank you.
I wonder, do you know any of those other Romanian Romanian descended fighters who are based here? I know there's Andrei Dascalu, who
Yeah,
recently
Andre
became
Discalo,
welterweight
I
champion.
speak with him on a basis sometimes.
Hmm.
He just won the Southern area as well, which is amazing.
Yeah.
There is Valentin Mogos, I think he is.
Hmm.
He's 3-0, I think, fighting at light heavyweight. And Andre Santa, another good boxer. And don't know if I know anyone else. I think that's it. There's not many Romanian fighters really.
Not
Not
many,
that
but
many.
I've noticed a few have had to come here because I guess professional boxing isn't popular in Romania, or
No,
you
I
can't
don't.
get much money.
It's not really. No, it's not really. It's not even about money really. It's not exposure. There is not really. We do great at wrestling in Romania. Really, that's I think that's the biggest sport
Hmm.
over there. Like wrestling and things like that, like grappling. But boxing, from what I know,
Well,
being there for 17 years, I never heard something about boxing over there. So I don't
sure.
think it's great.
Yeah. Oh well, it's great that those of you who've got that talent have come over here, yourself included. So next, for you, fighting again in June, you
Yeah,
say?
1st of June.
Will that be back at the York Hall?
Yeah, back at home of boxing. Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
great place to learn your trade.
He's amazing. And I
Really.
love it, especially because it's local to my house, really. So it's just nice. Wake up in the morning in a fight day, go for a work to the yokel.
Yeah,
It's
can't go
great.
wrong with that. Um, so okay. Any idea of who your opponent might be? June?
Not yet, not yet. Really, obviously was the Easter and all this, so my manager didn't um had a chat with me about that, but I don't really care really.
Mhm.
Any style, I just want to go there, learn better, become better and better, get my rounds, get my experience, and just move on. So, and my training camp is going really well, really tough. So I'm prepared for any you know.
Early days. Like I said, it's all about learning now.
Yeah.
All right, Giorgio, it's been a pleasure.
Cheers,
Have
please
you?
be a pleasure as well. Thank you so much for having me again.
No, no. We look
Uh,
forward to seeing your journey. Clearly, you've got a lot of
Brilliant.
talent, and
Yeah, it's gonna be a journey that can be forgotten, isn't it?
it-
You know?
absolutely. And you're in a really tough division, so there's going to be a lot of
Yeah,
good fights for you when you're ready. So we look
yeah.
forward to seeing that. All right,
I'm
Giorgio.
looking forward
And
for that.
where
Cheers.
can the fans, can they follow you on? Are you on Instagram, Twitter, anything
Yeah,
like that?
they can find me on Instagram, Giorgio Boxing. I've got my website, giorgioboxing.co.uk. Yeah, that's the places where people can follow me, get in contact with me for anything. And yeah,
All right. Well,
that's it.
I'd urge the fans to follow you, potential star for the future.
That's it. Thank you.
Giorgio,
Brilliant.
absolute pleasure. We hope to see
Thank
you
you so
soon.
much. Cheers. Take care.